Hi, everybody. Lori here for Simon Says Stamp. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to bring you the reveal of the newest Hugs release. Great array of love-themed products for the upcoming Valentine's Day. I'm going to start with a new background cling called Jumbled Hearts. And as always, the background clings are a red rubber mounted on a cushy foam. They have a clingy background, so they work well with a stamp positioner. You certainly don't have to use them with a stamp positioner, but it does work well. And a great jumbled heart design that's great for your Valentine projects. And then we have a few new stamp designs. This first one's called Love You Greetings, a great sentiment stamp set. And there are coordinating dies for all of the stamp sets. I love the mixture of that handwritten scripty look with that straight up font. A lot of sentiments that are great for all year round, not just Valentine's Day. Here's a larger one called You're My Gal. And there are coordinating dies to go with the images and several of the larger sentiments. There is a stencil later that I'll show you in this release that have some coordinating images that could be paired well with this stamp set. Next we have the A Glazing Day for the donut lovers. And there are coordinating dies for those donuts and hearts. Who doesn't love a glazed donut for Valentine's Day? Delicious and sweet. Okay, next we have the Forever Yours. This one's a little refined, a little classy. And of course, there are coordinating dies for the large floral images as well as some of those larger sentiments in the stamp set. And this one looks like Miss Debbie Hughes is going to work some magic doing a little no-line watercoloring. I can see it now with that floral cluster. Okay, moving on to some new die designs. We have the layered rosebud. Of course, I die cut these because you really got to see it to believe it. I stacked this one up quite a bit, gave it a lot of dimension. You know, because dimension is life, especially with a layered rosebud. Next, we have the Milo Toucan. And again, I just used scraps of solid color cardstock. You could definitely customize this. I know that toucans can come in a lot of colors, so feel free to switch that up. But I mean, look at how cute it is. It's just adorable. And then we have the Crocus Floral Window. Another one that lends itself beautifully for a shaker. Slap a little acetate behind that and fill it with some sequins. Or you could do a little ink blending. You could do pattern paper. But I love a window opening. There's some embossed detail on the crocus flower. Now for a word die, we have the Simple Valentine's Day. This is one die. It's all intact. I did it out of white. And then the shadow backer is out of some dull pink cardstock. Here's one of my favorites, the Stained Glass Heart. I had to do it in rainbow because it just had to be done. Of course, you could customize the colors, do all red and pinks. You could do a checkered black and white with a bright red glittered heart in the middle. A lot of customizable opportunities with this clean graphic design. And then we have Fancy Love. If you like love, but you want to make it fancy, we got you covered. This one here I did out of gold glitter cardstock, and I stacked it up onto an all pink shadow backer. Very fancy, very schmancy for love. And then last but certainly not least, the Love Paw. If you have a furry friend and you know what I mean and you love them with all your heart, this one's for you, the Love Paw. It's got a paw print with a heart, so it combines all the things you love in one. Okay, two new stencil designs. This first one is called Floral Garden, and it's two larger stencils. And this coordinates with a previously released Floral Garden stamp set. So you might have this. If you do, this stencil set will allow you to easily color in all the images on the stamp set. It's also available as a set in this Hugs release. So maybe you have the stamp set, maybe you want to pick it up and stencil up those blooms. And now this stencil is called Layered Love Letters. It's 4 stencils that you can layer up for some fun, kind of love themed images. There's a hot air balloon, there's a mailbox, a lot of hearts, some letters. Now these are images that I think several of them coordinate with that You're My Gal stamp set that I showed previously. And here I stenciled it up because you really got to see it, you know? And this is what they look like. I did a lot of different shades that you can customize all what you do. But cute little love letters. And now here's some new Kathy Zielske designs. Oh my goodness, Kathy. This is the Wild Love, a larger stamp set. There's coordinating dies for the sentiments and the adorable critters. A lot of punny sentiments here. Bear with me. Hello, Foxy. Some bunny loves you. Quality time. Just great punny sentiments to pair with these adorable little critters. Now, here's another one that just knocks my socks right off. The Heart Pains cover plate. Forget about it. I mean, I love it so much I can't love it anymore. Fits perfect on an A2 size standard card. Then we have the Wild About You word die. I stacked this up with white onto a smoke backer. This would pair perfectly with the Wild Love stamp set. Look at the O in the U. It's a heart. And then lastly, we have the Swoopy Love You, again by Kathy Zielske. It's clean and simple, but a little bit swoopy, which is great. And this would just, it's sized perfectly for that heart pain cover die. Just saying, look how that fits on there. Now for a few extras, we have just one embossing folder design in this Hugs release, and it's called the Spun Glass embossing folder. And I embossed a panel of cardstock to show you the gorgeous, dreamy, pillowy texture of that spun glass embossing folder. And then we have some new sentiment label sheets or sentiment strips called the Wild About You and the Reverse Wild About You. So you get 4 sheets in each pack. Here's the black on white, and then there's also the reverse, which is the white on black. So these are great. Again, they would pair perfect with the Wild Love. They're great for Valentine's Day. They're a little bit punny, so you could use them any time of the year. You got Wild Child, Bear With Me, You're a Fox, Hey Foxy, Smooch. A lot of different variety of humorous and punny sentiments. We have some new mirror ball cardstock. You get 6 sheets in a pack. Now, I got to tell you, when I saw this, at first I thought it was really textural, but it's actually flat. It's flat, glossy, mirror ball cardstock. And you just want to pet it. It looks, I don't know, mesmerizing. Then we have a new pack of sequins. It's called the Hugs Sequin Mix, a mixture of some purple and pink, iridescent and clear sequins. Great for a shaker, great for embellishing. Lastly, we have a new hot foil plate set design. It's called Love Two Ways. You actually get 2 smaller foil sentiment plates. They both say love. One's straight across and one's kind of a stacked love. I foiled these in silver onto some dull pink cardstock. And that is everything from this new Hugs release. Before we go, I wanted to share a couple of projects that I've created using products from this release. We have the adorable Milo toucan sitting on that stained glass heart. I use a Wild About You sentiment strip. And then we have the Kathy Zielske Heart Pains cover plate with the swoopy Love You. Make sure and check out the Simon Says Stamp blog for more inspiration and information on this Hugs release. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.
Hi there, I'm Heidi, Simon's mama and founder at SimonsSaysStamp.com. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you just saw, be sure to press the thumbs up and subscribe to see more great content.